Greetings and salutations! This is Jason Silverain, and for me it's been 2 weeks of hay fever, heat waves, and working myself to the bone. I can't remember what the hell I was doing! I think I was just checking out some areas just to see if you can get around this. Now, fun fact is if you take Mitsu here, she has a whole back and forth with this guy. He is immensely annoying. I wish we could just fight him. I don't even know why we can't, because he's that aggravating. Now, no, not yet, yeah. We need to check a few things. We're looking at our quest journal. We're looking at active quests. Now, I need to do Living Doll. I've got Lost Histories to do, but that one doesn't work. That's what we're on next to. And that one also doesn't work. So we've got like 2 quests here that don't work. We've got a side battle that doesn't work. I'm just looking forward to those being fixed. Now, I am trying to remember... I want to go to the merchant settlement. I am trying to remember where those damn woods are. I remember going through them, yes. Do I remember where they are on the map? Not a clue. I think they're over here this way. I will rejoin you in a minute. Because, honestly, we've seen all this before. Both in the last version playthrough and also, well... You know how tough the party is at this point. I've kind of gone back to my starting 3 because they now have a combo, which is nice. It's kind of weird it doesn't kick in until much later. There we go. This is the place I was looking for. I really should go watch my old videos and remind myself how to get through this maze. But we should be fine. Yeah, we're ready for this. It wasn't even a phrase from Sonic. It's like referencing a thing that no one said. Right. Yeah, Daft's a reasonably good scout. And if you think about the amount of adventuring Donald has done, he's pretty epic. Who dis? Oh, there is something I want to address. It's not really suitable for this part of the game, but I think it's just a overall Rakenzarn Tales feel. And I think it is with this whole new version, this new plot line, which is very different from the previous versions. And when I say versions, I don't just mean this current recreation. I'm talking all the back to the early days of Rakenzarn Tales here. In the early days of Rakenzarn Tales, nearly all the villains, all the antagonists, were various antagonists from different series. There was very few generic ones. Now, I can understand that you're trying to move away from using too many licensed characters. That's completely understandable. And that most of the original characters let you do different stories and things like that. But I'm finding with all these OC villains, they're nearly all the same character type. They're all arrogant, they all get really stupid when angry, they all are like petulant man-child or woman-child. Whenever anything doesn't go their way, they freak out and start acting really childish and immature. And a hero is only good as their villains. And I'm just not liking any of the OC villains, really. I mean, some of them you just really want to, like, kill off straight away. I'd forgotten this cutscene. But half the fun of Rakenzarn Tales was going back to all these, like, niche villains from all kinds of places. And seeing how they fit into this world where they're all together in it. And I think that's a bit of a problem with the early story. Like, we've got 2 slave gang storylines right next to one another, which kind of overlap and get confusing. And it's all OC villains, and none of them are really interesting. And that doesn't help, because that kind of is like 2 very similar quests, which really should be separated apart from one another. Having both of them next to one another makes it a bit samey in terms of pacing. Go. All the different sprites next to each other look a bit strange, but I do like the Asterix sprite and the Obelix one. I wonder if they're from Game Boy Advance games. Again, that little white outline round Asterix needs cleaning up. That's very messy pixel art. You're fine. That Magician Girl's fine. Kite is fine. Donald is fine. They're not Vikings. Ah. Okay, this should be fun. Oh god, they're all level 1. You poor unfortunate souls. Yeah, I'm just gonna punch them. Just gonna punch them. Don't even get to see what your moveset is. Don't even get any loot off you. Time portal. Anyway, the thing I was going on earlier. What I'd like to see back in Rakenzarn Tales is going back and finding those small villains and using them as like mini bosses. So many villains are mercenaries or would have their own low-level schemes and things like that, and I'm already missing them. Like Durfee having that weird history with Cat from Courage the Cowardly Dog. You know, Pete teaming up with Wario and Wow Luigi. I mean, there's tons of little scrolling beat-em-up characters you could pull in. Just instead of like generic Mook, you could use Mook from Captain Commando or something like that. Oh, nice! Oh, nice! That is fantastic. It's hard getting working animations that don't crash an RPG Maker. You know what? Oh, you're level 18. That's quite the swap. So let's build now. Assist. Let's build up our allies. Kite actually has AoE, so let's go with that. You all have... don't really need it. You know, I'm going to go with water. I know wind is what they're weak to, but... this will be fine. Yeah, I'm surprised 2 people are now faster than our main. And... lovely. I guess because they're human, they're specifically specifying knocked out, because several countries, if you wanted to have this game allowed there, you can't kill people. Well, that makes the rest of my turn worthless. No, I don't want to guard. What I do want to do is check their formation. So, actually they're resistant to water. I should have really paid attention to that. But everything else... it's fair game. We can steal from them. Just out of a curiosity. We've got all these assists I need to be using. Can't steal anything. Probably has nothing to steal. And dead. Nice. Very nice. But yeah, back to what I was saying earlier. I would like to see more use of generic enemies from other games, because RPG Maker's sprite enemies are boring. just that. Just the generic mooks. When you fight the same 5 kind of normal human characters which are made with the RPG Maker character maker, it gets dull. Again, the little thing at the top, not really needed. I guess it's editor's notes, but it's the only time they show up in anything, so they're a bit out of the way. So I wonder if Asterix now would fall under the time traveler group, because I think there's a combination of Link, Dirk, and Crash, and those 3 have a time traveler combination, which is strange because you wouldn't really presume that, because Asterix has got this whole time traveling thing going on. Who is that? It looks like a JoJo villain from the picture in the bottom left. I mean, that's a fair point. You get the whole Toon thing. If you get Toons distracted by comedy, they will basically screw each other up. Yep, that would be accurate. Actually, my library has a great number of Asterix books. I read quite a few of them when I was growing up, but most of them were in French as well, so there was several ones I couldn't read. Also, yeah, that's better than boar meat. But this is something that's just maybe popped into my head. We can teleport people to us with the book. But do they have to transport themselves back? I can't remember if that ever came up. I think they do, don't they? No, I'm on the wrong bit. I need to go to a range. Okay, you're all the way down here, which is weird. Fighter, energy, add to party. Wait, my party's expanded again? That's fine. Oh, so he can use swords and knuckles. He rarely ever uses his sword in the thing. Magic potion, very good. Just having a little look. Do I have to... I mean... I think he can just use swords. I don't have to give him the knuckles. That's not bad. Magic defense goes down 1? Yeah, there we go. I don't think anything will be better than the Adventurous Garb. Again, I hate all these tunics that mess around with your resistances. It's like, why bother? I'm never going to use them. No sense giving myself a weak point. Yeah. I probably won't use you, but... He's got a poison sword. Which I think applies poison, right? Poison inflicting... Yeah. What happens if I do that? Does that increase the percentage chance of it inflicting poison? Or is it two separate chances that get rolled? Yeah. A bit defensive, give him Brave Warrior. He turns into a massive HP tank then. Yeah, there we go. Feels relatively in character. Not exactly known for his magic. Alright. This is bugger off. Here's a question for you. Oh, was that the quick shortcut out? I think that was the quick shortcut out. Because I was about to say, where the hell am I? I am completely lost. Did I just end up leaving the area? Yes, I'm trying to follow the Geno doll. Where this kind of sucks because I was wondering what that thing on the ground was. Did that get me last time I played this? I was like, what is this? Why is there a marking here? And there is... I think I'll go this way. Yeah, I was about to ask, what is that? But we discovered it's just the fastest path back to the start. I wonder if there's been any updates regarding this. Probably not. Do I want to keep this team? I kind of want to go back to my Daft team. But I'll go in. Gotta respect his dedication. I need to go back and play Super Mario RPG. It's been far too long. Genuinely liked it. Beautiful little thing. I've not played the remake. The big plan. Or just the plan. Well, that's a bunch of arrows gone. I mean, technically that was a surprise attack. Crash just standing there for no good reason. It feels weird him just back here and nothing here, no one there. I mean, it's not really contributing anything to the conversation either. Yeah, I totally should have gone with my Daft team. I mean, it's not too late for me to go load. Alright. Let's just check the arrowheads. Weak to fire. Resists earth. Have I got anything that can help with that? Not really. Just generic, stupidly powerful assist. I could start blasting. Yeah. Actually, now I've got this, I just want to... Let's try stealing. Let's see if you've got any drops, my friends. And get you there, just to get those little level ups. Nothing to steal. Everyone gets a buff. Hammer time cometh so soon. Bam. And honestly, I think we could just punch this guy to death. Yeah. Waste of RP. And then we have generic Minotaurs. Now, again, I honestly think... So, light earth... Actually, they got a lot of weaknesses. Yeah, I honestly think Pete should be throwing his old school goons at you. You know, so if you fight Pete, you have this theme of him using this thing. Now, we do know he's got those little crystals and he's using them to grad enemies and stuff. But when he says his boys, it should be his traditional goon squad. And just make them a bit more powerful and use, like, old examples of different things he's used for guards. Like, I mean, does Pete work with the Beagle Boys at all? I can't remember. Not really appropriate here, I guess, but... Actually, I think it could be. Pete having the Beagle Boys as his, like, private goon squad? Nah, it's more of a Scrooge McDuck thing. It's been a long time since I saw Pete outside a Goof Troop. Just not shift. We want assists. Oh, yeah, this is over. There we go. I definitely think random enemies from games like Final Fantasy and all this are fantastic for enemies in the field. I'm just going to blast them. Keep trying to steal things. We're going to go a hammer on you. I know I could just kill them all in like one go if I just went all out with my blasting, but I'm going to see if I can actually get more theft. I mean, an interesting thing to say would have if you changed that line to Pete says something like, I want to try out these new monsters I've grabbed. Something like that. I think that would be good, because that way if you're having Pete just constantly, like, find monsters, and each time you fight him he's like, oh, I'll get you this time with this. I forgot I gave her a light-based weapon. Have you got anything? Yeah, I guess so. We could just go with that. That'll probably end it, to be honest. Yeah. And gone. Oh wait, there's one left. I guess everyone gets a slight heal. We didn't even fight Boa. Okay. Did we not fight him last time? Man-sized doll. Or a doll-sized man. Alright. Every bit. No wishes have been made. I'm pretty certain people have been making wishes. Oh god, don't tell me... Oh no, I was thinking we were going to have a wish reference, and we have that turn up in the whole Disney thing. So basically, depression is stopping wishes from happening. Again, not really liking the little pop-ups in the corner here. Yay! Wait, hold up, hold up. I thought he was an assist. And even though Luigi can start that quest, he plays no part in it. Oh well. Hell, even Mario doesn't really play a big part in it. It's a Mario-related quest. I need to... It's going to be arranged, isn't it? I was misremembering. I could have sworn you were an assist, but now I'm seeing all the lists of moves. I'm like, oh no, no you weren't. Oh, please tell me there's a Super Mario RPG party. With Mario, Luigi, and Gino. Finger shot. Okay, holy wrists. Are you a mage? Let's have a look at your skills again. Let's have a look. So there's power, magic, physical, insta-kill. Well, you mean on mooks. Typo there. Magic. So he has a single shot, potential insta-kill on a mook. One buff. And then we have mild healing, light attacks. So overall, he's pretty mediocre. I definitely think there are... Does he already have Radiant Shot? I'm just going to double check. Yeah, he does. Yeah, I definitely think there is already sort of a meta for this. Because some characters have moves that are just amazing. They do, like, element downs, or they do all of the buffs on everybody. And then you get, like, this. Where you have very kind of just... they're alright characters. They're not exactly fantastic. Do I need resistances? I mean, I could go dumb with it. We're just gonna go dummy and give him massive amounts of RP and and HP. Oh no, no. Did I say remove for party? Oh, did I just accidentally select remove all the stuff from the party? Please tell me I did not just... Why is that at the top? Guys. I selected him instead of the... You don't have that. You should have healers at the top. Because... I'm going to redo the whole fight. It's faster than re-equipping everyone. That is just so annoying. There wasn't even a confirmation. That's really bad design. For something like that, you need a confirmation screen at the very least. And God forbid you do not put it at the top of any menu. Because that has a massive time sink effect on everybody. That's everything. Yeah. I'm just going to reload. Screw this.